Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Jamlin Records, Rock Nation representative Rapsody, and these are my top 5 Whoopi Goldberg moments. On the fader, they're going to be your top 5 too. And number 5 is a lesson from Whoopi. She's doing stand-up, but she's in character and she's playing this crippled person, right? Oh, y'all look at me like I'm funny because I walk funny, I talk funny. But I look at y'all because y'all are different from me. And the lesson is, for me, that, no matter what we are individuals. And nobody can be the standard of anything because God made us all different and special in our own right. When Whoopi does stand-up and she does it like as characters and acting, it's just amazing. It's a creative, funny way for her to give an amazingly dope lesson about life. And that's what I love about that. Number 4 is when Whoopi Goldberg won her Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for the movie Ghost. We know how the Oscars are. You know what I'm saying? So, for Whoopi to win an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress with Ghost, just seeing how powerful she was and to be recognized for what she did in supporting, the main actor, to win an Oscar for us, as black people, as black kids, to see her win that and to be acknowledged for her hard work and accept that she represented all of us. At that time especially, we didn't win a lot of Oscars. So for her to be one of the first, that was powerful, and that's a moment in history. For a lot of, I know, actors and actresses that are doing it now, I'm sure they can look back on that moment and be like, wow, I remember when Whoopi won, and that inspired me to do what I'm doing today. So that's why that's another favorite Whoopi moment. Number 3 is Whoopi in the film Ghost with Patrick Swayze as Oda Mae Brown. I like Whoopi because she keep it real, but it's hilarious at the same time. Like, when Patrick Swayze walks in, she's doing a reading of a Hispanic woman who wants to talk to her husband. And she's playing this woman like, yo, I'm like, Whoopi, come on. Like, why you taking this lady money like this? She's like, I feel it. I'm losing it. That scene is hilarious to me. I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in this movie. Watch it. Number 2 is Whoopi Goldberg on Broadway. So I was on the internet one day just looking up Whoopi Goldberg things, and I came across this YouTuber from Broadway, and she's playing a junkie. And this junkie, I think, is in a museum or whatever, and there's an Oscar in there, and they're talking about Anne Frank, and she's talking about, I'm a junkie, but I ain't no dummy. Again, it's just amazing stand-up, an amazing story, amazing acting. You just see, again, how talented she is, because Broadway and being in front of a camera and acting are 2 totally different things. Like, to sit in front of an audience and to stay in character that long. Like, I forgot I was looking at Whoopi Goldberg. Like, I really fell in love with the character. Like, yo, this is a real junkie. And how she sliding her feet and she got this scarf around her head. And I was just amazed. And it just made me like, man, I thought I wanted to act. But before I act, I got to do it right. Because this is the standard. Like, I'm looking at this like, yo, I've never really seen an actor do stand-up in Broadway like this. And I was mad I couldn't be there to see the whole show. Whoopi on Broadway. I believe the year is 1985. Yeah, I was mad young. I was like 2 years old or something. But you dig what I'm saying? She's phenomenal since forever. Let me tell you, number 1 will always be number 1, The Color Purple. The greatest movie for me ever made. Ever. It was also filmed in North Carolina. Don't get it twisted. And I'm from North Carolina. That is my favorite, without a doubt, Whoopi Goldberg moment. The way that Whoopi portrays Celie, which is a young black woman who had a sister, Nettie. And, they had a rough upbringing with abuse. And just how hard it was for her as a black woman. Just how hard her life was, but in the end, she persevered. It just showed the strength that Whoopi was able to possess and keep, and that she was able to gain through having a village of strong black women around her. And to me, it mirrors the album Eve that I did, where, you know, I talked about being a black woman and the village and what that looks like. And we can't be defined by our worth, our beauty, you know, our spirit. So that reminded me of the story of Celie that Whoopi portrayed. And, yo, that movie just touched me. Celie, Whoopi Goldberg, greatest movie ever. One of the best actresses that ever lived.